Hello, friends! It's Nomad Brad coming to you from my box truck, and we're live. Just wanted to drop in and see how everyone's doing. I appreciate you guys for joining me here tonight and doing a little live stream. I've been really busy this week, and I don't have any content to put out an actual video, and so I thought I would just do a live stream and kind of talk with you guys and share what's going on. There's a lot of new happenings and things to look forward to and things that have been happening. And so I'll be excited to share that with you all this evening. And so let's see what's going on. We got Loving Life in the house. We got Motive. Motive's in the house. What's going on, Motive? Let's do this. No more overheating, I hope. Thank you, Motive. They've been following along. And I'm happy to report there has not been any more overheating. I've driven quite a few times now on the freeway, and it seems like it's fixed. It seems like the temperatures just stay consistent. So I'm hoping that's it. It's crazy that it was just a bad thermostat. You know, I replaced the thermostat, and then I guess the one I put in was just faulty. So happy to have that hopefully in the past. Yes, no more overheating. Let's see who else is here. Steve is here. Hello, Steve. Steve is one of the contestants in our Temu giveaway tonight. So we're going to do a live drawing a little bit later. And only 4 people entered. So, Steve, you got a 25% chance of taking home a big sack of Temu goods. And it's pretty cool. It's a pretty good little bonus package. After I thought about it, I was like, man, I should have broken it up and like maybe given pieces to different people. But anyway, Steve's going to get the whole bag. And next time Temu gives me another offer, I think I'll break it up so multiple people have a chance to win. And there's a lot of cool different, goodies and stuff in there. So, but it's all fun and good. I'm happy it'll go to a good home. Let's see. Where are you guys from? Tell me where you're at right now. OK Diver is in Tulsa, Oklahoma. How's Oklahoma doing, Diver? I just saw Northwest Texas has a huge wildfire, and I think it's creeping. It started in Amarillo, and it's creeping over to Oklahoma. I think Tulsa is pretty far east, though. I think you're probably safe, but kind of crazy to see. It was like an 800,000 acre wildfire, so pretty crazy to see that happen. Jim Christman, Temu, you got it, buddy. We're doing the drawing today. Outdoors Dreadhead says, yo. What's up, Dreadhead? How you doing? How you doing, Dreadhead? Good to see you here tonight. John C., I recognize that name. John C., definitely been following for a while. From the DC suburbs here in Virginia, about 12 miles from DC. Washington, D.C., the District of Columbia that is not actually a state. Welcome, John. Happy to have you here. Motive, excellent. Overheating is scary. Always afraid I'll warp a head or blow a head gasket. Yes, Motive, I'm in the same boat. In fact, when it first overheated on me when I was leaving Schoolie Palooza, it happened. I was only like 5 miles down the freeway, so I wasn't even watching my gauges. I was just paying attention to traffic when it overheated, and I didn't even notice the temperature gauge. The only way I knew it overheated is like the warning light came on, the like high temperature light. So it went all the way to fully hot. And so I cooked this engine, but it seems to be running fine. So I still stand behind my Ford trucks. I mean, this thing's a beast. And the fact that I ran it all the way hot down the freeway and it's still ticking like a clock, I'm pretty proud of it. I can't be mad at it for having a bad thermostat. That's not really the vehicle's fault. That's kind of just a maintenance issue. Blown. What's funny is I really was worried about a blown head gasket, and then I started watching YouTube videos on head gasket sealer, and they make several products that just come in a bottle, and basically you pour it into your engine through your coolant reservoir, and the way that it works is it gets into your combustion chamber, and when the high temperatures from the combustion mix with this formula, it has like silica in it, which is like a glass. And I guess the combustion temperatures just literally create like a glass wall inside your cylinder head. So it actually seems pretty effective. And multiple videos I watched said that it actually works. So now I'm like, I'm not even sweating a blown head gasket, bro. I'm just going to get some of that head gasket sealer and dump a bottle in and just hit the road. So hopefully I don't have to try that out, but if a blown head gasket comes up, you better believe I'm going to be going for that head gasket sealer. Introverted Overlander, where are you? I am in Yuma, Arizona. I've been in Arizona all winter since about mid-December, and my time in Arizona is coming to an end. I'll be talking a little bit about that later today, but I'll be in Arizona for a couple more weeks, and then I'm heading over to San Diego. There's a lot of cool stuff happening in San Diego. The weather's awesome. The beach is beautiful. And there's some other awesome stuff I'm going to talk about in a little bit. But San Diego is a van life hotspot for sure. So I'm stoked to be heading over there. Motives in Vancouver, Washington. I grew up in Portland, Oregon. So we're neighbors. Hey, Motive, what do you think about that new development they did in Vancouver? I forget what they call it, but they did all those fancy like restaurants and condos, and there's like a pier that goes out over the river. I went and checked it out when they first built it. It was pretty cool. I'm sure it increased property taxes and like everything else, but it's kind of a cool spot now. Dreadheads in Georgia. Haven't been to Georgia yet, but I'd love to do an East Coast tour sometime. Introverted Outlander, stranded in Oregon. Bro, I hear you. Oh, it looks like your little icon is a vehicle. Are you living that overland life? Are you in a rooftop tent or a trailer? What are you traveling in? I would not want to be in Oregon right now. I grew up in Oregon and winters suck. It's just cold and rainy for like 6 months. I hate it. Jim is from SEPA, SEPA. I have no idea where that is. Sounds nice. Sounds like a nice place. Bananas is in Canada, Toronto, Canada. Loving Life is in Fort Washington, Maryland. Western Washington State. John C says, I had a Ford Taurus, blew the head gasket on the Beltway in 2013. Made it to 211,000, and that was it. John C, you should have tried that head gasket sealer, bro. You might still be driving that Ford Taurus today, baby. I like the Fords, man. They're pretty tough. Okay, Outlander's from Portland. He's in Portland now, closing out the parents' estate so I can get the heck out. Yeah, I feel you, man. If you got roots in Portland, that's just where you got to be sometimes. Closing out the parents' estate. Yeah, get back on the road, man. Although, coming up this summer, Oregon's not a bad place to be. It's pretty beautiful in the summer. John C says, when you're in San Diego, look up singer-songwriter Nathan Weldon. He does a great song called Live Your Song. I will look him up. Dreadhead says, that liquid glass works great. Drove a truck for 2 years after blowing the head gasket, but it will trash your motor. Yeah, I believe it. You know, I feel like if you have a blown head gasket, though, you know, the amount of work it takes you might as well just replace the engine anyway. So if I get a blown head gasket and I can run it for even a year, I'd be pretty happy with it. And then basically after that, I would look at just swapping out the engine. This van, I've done way too much work to it. Not just the living part, not just the home part, but like the suspension work, brakes, the transmission. I've done so much work to it that I can't walk away from it. So even if the engine blows, I'm just gonna have to rebuild it, put in a rebuilt motor. It's all good. Still cheaper than buying a new one. Steve asks if I ever travel to the East Coast. I'm in Connecticut. Honestly, Steve, I don't travel to the East Coast. The thing I have found out is that the desert Southwest and the West Coast just has the most open land and the best places to do this type of living. I'm sure there's beautiful spots on the East Coast and Connecticut and yeah, I don't know, all the places over there. I'm sure it's beautiful, but they just don't have the free land. And so it'd be a lot of city stealth camping. I might do it at some point, but it's hard because winter in Arizona is so stinking nice, and this is where all the nomads are at, all the friends are at, all the gatherings. Like, Arizona is the spot to be in the winter. And then in the summer, the West Coast is just so beautiful, and there's so much open land that I just really like traveling the West Coast in the summer, and then Arizona in the desert. And it's just an easy trek, and it's not too many miles. It's like maybe 1,200 miles from Arizona to Oregon. So it's like, it's comfortable. It's not too crazy. You know, if I was going to go over to the East Coast, you know, I'd be looking at least double that in mileage. So I'm pretty happy. I'm going to be pretty selfish here and say I'm pretty happy just cruising between the West Coast and Arizona. I'm loving it right now. All right, friends, 7 o'clock and 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and just jump into it. I'm going to give you guys a little just outline of what we're going to talk about tonight. So on the live stream, we're just going to talk about, so the first thing I'll mention is I mailed out the stickers. So for anyone who is a channel member, not a subscriber, but a channel member, I sent the stickers out 2 days ago, first class mail in an envelope with a little letter. And so hopefully you will receive those any day now. And hopefully they don't get lost. So the stickers have been sent out. And I already covered the van is no longer overheating, so I'm super happy about that. Fingers crossed it keeps it up and we'll have no more overheating issues. My transmission emergency brake has arrived. For those of you that have been following, I've been having trouble with this transmission brake for a long time, and my mechanic in Texas rebuilt my old one and mailed it to me. I just received it today, so I will be installing that this weekend. And hopefully all my van life troubles for now will be fixed. Transmission brake leak fixed, and then overheating fixed. And then also I'll be talking about today my California plans and a little bit about Tiny Fest in San Diego. And then we're going to pick a Temu winner. We're going to do that live. And also I'm going to give out some stickers. So I don't know if you guys saw what the stickers look like, but I'm just going to give some out to folks that want one. If you're in the USA, I'll mail one to you. I'll show you what they look like. So these are them right here. Nomad Brad holographic sticker. This is my first design. It's just it's got the box truck on it and then a little bit of a desert scene. And so I thought that was kind of a cool way to just kick off my stickers. I'm going to be doing a few different designs, but this one, I got a bunch of them printed out. I'm going to hand them out to people I meet in person, just kind of a little hello, thank you, this is me. But if anybody watching the live stream wants a sticker, let me know, and I'm going to put your name down here in my notes, and then we'll try to give out a few today during the live stream. So let me know if you want one. Just leave a message in the chat. Okay, so let's dive into it. I'm going to San Diego. I'm leaving on March, probably the 7th. Let's see. Okay, Diver wants one. Steve wants one. HRUZ wants one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, after I do the Temu drawing, I'm going to do a sticker drawing. And so stick around, and then if you win, you'll just have to send me an email and give me a mailing address, and I'll drop one over to you. So that'll have to be the way we do it. But I'd be happy to send a few out to folks. Loving Life wants one. Hey Nicole, how you doing? Happy to see ya. Glad you made it out tonight to the live journey with Nicole. Nicole's also entering to win the Temu giveaway. Hopefully that works out for her. If you have any extras, I'd like a sticker. Motive wants one. Motive wants one. All right, getting some love on the stickers. So I'm heading out to San Diego on March, probably like the 7th. There's a meetup in San Diego by a Facebook group called the San Diego Camper Van Club, and so I've been a member of the San Diego Van Life Facebook group for a couple years now, and they started one called the Camper Van Club, which is kind of a spin-off, but it's pretty active. So they organize meetups and hangouts and different events for, you know, basically anybody that just wants to come hang out. You don't have to be in a camper van or anything. But they had a huge meetup on Fiesta Island, which is like kind of a cool little island in the middle of the bay in San Diego. Yes, Super Dave, your stickers are in the mail. I mailed them out 2 days ago, so hopefully you will find them, I would assume by the end of the week, If they don't show up, let me know. They might have got lost or something, but I did send them out. Um, so San Diego Camper Van Club, they had a huge meetup on Fiesta Island last weekend. There were over 100 rigs there, absolutely packed out. They had some drone shots posted. It looks absolutely awesome. And so I'm going to go meet up with them. Their next big meetup is on the 9th. I believe it's on the 9th of March. It's on a Saturday. Let's see. Yep. Saturday, March 9th. So just a little bit over a week away. And it's going to be on the island, Fiesta Island. And so I'm excited to go meet up with a bunch of people and just kind of talk about vans and see what's going on. And maybe I'll find some people that need some help with their solar or electrical, and I can get a little business out of the deal. I have not been doing much solar installs. I've just been really busy trying to fix up my van so that it's like dependable and reliable. So I haven't been able to work too much. So money's getting a little thin. And so hopefully I can meet up with some folks in San Diego and do some solar installs. And depending how things go, if I'm able to land a few jobs, then I'll probably stay in San Diego for a while. And I'm excited about that. I really love San Diego, and the beaches there are awesome. And it's just a good vibe. It's good weather. People are just in like a good mood out there. And I totally understand with the sun and the palm trees and the sand. It's just really nice. So I'll be going to San Diego Camper Van Club meetup on the 9th. And then the next weekend is Tiny Fest San Diego. And that's at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. And that happens on March 9th. Let's see. March 16th. March 16th and 17th. So the following weekend is Tiny Fest San Diego. It's another meetup where you can kind of hang out, meet up with a bunch of van dwellers and vehicle dwellers and just have a good time. And so I'm going to be excited to attend that. And that's open to the public, where people that are just curious about van life and they want to see different rigs, they can come in and do like vehicle tours. There's last time I went was 2 years ago, and there was probably 50 rigs there, and everyone was given tours, and it was, you know, really friendly to folks that just kind of wanted to see, you know, what different build possibilities are out there. So if you're in San Diego at all in March, those are two cool events that you should definitely come down and check out. And so if you want info on Facebook, just look for San Diego Camper Van Club. That'll pop up. And then Tiny Fest, you can just Google Tiny Fest San Diego, and that'll pop up too. They have a website and they have a Facebook page. But both of those events will be super fun. And I'm really excited about San Diego. And let me tell you why. I'm going to be doing a bunch of stealth camping. I haven't done stealth camping in a long time. I've been out here in Arizona, and I've been out in the desert where it's all BLM land. So it's like you can just camp anywhere you want and nobody cares. So there's no stealth required. But I really enjoy city stealth camping. I like being in the city and like going out at night, finding a parking spot. It's a little bit of an adventure. You know, it's a little bit of like, is this going to be a good spot? Am I going to make it? Am I going to get the knock? You know, so it's kind of exciting and fun. It's a little, you know, it's a little sneaky. And so I'll be excited to do a bunch of that again while I'm in San Diego, because I don't have any permanent place to stay or any, you know, any spot to go long term. So basically every night I'm going to be going back into the city and doing, you know, doing stealth camping. So that's going to be fun. And the reason I'm excited about that, I'm going to share this page with you guys. So tonight, Nomad Brad is using a program to do this live stream. So I'm not just using the YouTube app, but I am using some software. So it'll allow me to share my desktop. There we go. Cool. So I'll show you guys why I'm excited about stealth camping in San Diego. Now, traditionally, California is a very tough place to stealth camp. They have a lot of rules and regulations against camping. They do not want people camping in vehicles. They have a lot of tickets, a lot of no parking signs. They're pretty harsh. And I understand why. There's a lot of people, you know, that are living in vehicles and they're just not nice about it. You know, people that are just living in broken down vehicles and, you know, leaving trash all over and dumping waste and sewage out. I mean, I understand they give us responsible van dwellers a bad look. So I definitely understand why the city of San Diego doesn't want van dwellers there. But I want a van dwell there, and I'm responsible. I clean up after myself. I leave no trace. So there's a group of people in San Diego that actually filed a class action lawsuit against the city for their oversized parking restrictions. And so I want to show you guys how it was up until now. So San Diego has this vehicle habitation ordinance, which prohibits people from living in their vehicle on any street or any public property between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. And that's for the entire city of San Diego. And it also bans people living in their vehicles from parking within 500 feet of a residence or a school at any time. So basically, San Diego was just saying you can't park anywhere at night, you'll get a ticket. Now, I have still stealth camped in San Diego successfully without the knock. You can still do it. You just got to be careful and you got to be good. Nomad Brad's a darn good stealth camper. So I've done it before, but now it's going to be a lot easier. So what happened is there's a group of people that filed a class action lawsuit. They sued San Diego, and San Diego reached a settlement. And so it says here on Monday, a settlement was reached between the site that will place restrictions on the two ordinance. So basically here's what it is. Under the settlement, if you're just living in your vehicle, it says you should have no problem with the vehicle habitation ordinance if you're a law-abiding person. In addition, the ordinance won't be enforced for using the vehicle for transportation, and if there's no place at night to park that's reasonably available to you, the ordinance can't be enforced. The ordinance is also being restricted, and it can't be enforced if there aren't any reasonable options for you. And then check this out. Under the settlement, the city also has to give people a chance to relocate before ticketing them. Additionally, this is the best part. Additionally, the city has agreed to expand and improve its designated parking program in Mission Valley by adding running water, showers, electric hookups, and improved lighting and shade. So they're going to make a parking spot with running water, showers, hookups, and lighting, all for vehicle dwellers. That is absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. So I hadn't heard of specifically Mission Valley before. So I went ahead and Googled it, and I hopped on Google Maps. So here's San Diego. And if you zoom in, you can see right here, this is Mission Valley. So Mission Valley is like kind of right north on the northern part of San Diego. It kind of borders SeaWorld. And then right over here, here's Fiesta Island. This is where San Diego Camper Van Club has their meetup. So Fiesta Island is an awesome place to go hang out in your rig and just hang out during the day, enjoy the beach. And then in theory at night, you could just drive over to this Mission Valley area, and which is this red highlighted circle. You could drive over to Mission Valley and go to your van life parking spot, take a shower, and plug in for the night. Absolute madness. So I'm pretty excited about it. This is like a complete 180-degree turnaround. And I think what's going to happen is I think a lot of people are actually going to make San Diego kind of a van life home. So going further in the article, it said that the lawsuit, I don't have it right here in this portion, but it said that the lawsuit is, it basically blocks those tickets in that law for 3 years. So for 3 years, basically, you can park anywhere in San Diego and you're not going to get a ticket. They can ask you to move, but they can't ticket or tow you. And in general, they're probably not even going to ask you to move anyway. So it sounds like it's basically a free pass to van life in San Diego. And I'm pumped. So I hope we get a lot of van life homies that come roll through San Diego and we can just start kicking it van life style. I'm excited. Let's hop into the comments really quick and see what's going on. Introverted Overlander says, I know I'm eventually going to end up in a van. I'm upside down on my Jeep loan, so I'm kind of stuck with it. Totally got screwed on financing. Yeah, Financing's tough, man. It's hard to sell. Jeeps are already expensive anyway, and it's probably hard to sell it. If you're upside down, then you can't really sell it. You could try to trade into something. You know, you might be upside down in equity, but you could try to trade it for a ProMaster or, you know, something, and then just build it out. And then even though you might have some huge payment, just count that as your rent payment. So, you know, that might help you out. Yeah, or you could do a camper trailer to tow behind your Jeep. Um, but honestly, I would just try to get it all in one vehicle. You know, it's a lot of effort to tow a vehicle. Unless you're going to be just out in the forest. If you're going to be on BLM land all the time, then a trailer's fine, you know. But if you're going to be doing city dwelling, a trailer is just a pain in the butt. You can't park in a grocery store parking lot easily, especially in like a big town. It's just not ideal. I would really recommend you just get a single vehicle. So maybe think about rolling over that Jeep into a vehicle you can build out. Get a box truck, bro, you know, whatever fits your budget, but that might be something to think about. Outdoors Dreadhead says, sweet. Journey with Nicole says, that is awesome. San Diego, perfect place for that. San Diego is the perfect place for van life, except for the gas prices. Van life and gas prices are kind of correlated. I know gas is like $7 in San Diego, but the good news is if you stay in San Diego all summer, like you don't really have to drive that much. San Diego is pretty small. You know what my favorite spot in San Diego is for groceries is Grocery Outlet. San Diego. Oh, thank you, Steve, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Trying to help out the Nomad community. That's what I do. San Diego has a grocery store called Grocery Outlet, and you can get super discounted food that's like, it's still good. It's not like spoiled food, but it's like overstock from other stores. So like I've got some really good deals on like high-end brand name food just at a super low price. So there's a Grocery Outlet in San Diego. If you shop there, honestly, just buying food from Grocery Outlet will probably help offset the extra expense you have to spend in gas. And then also just, you don't have to drive too far in San Diego. The beach, there's a huge shopping mall. There's like 6 Planet Fitnesses, which that's where I shower at, Planet Fitness. So you can pretty much get everything you need in, you know, like a 10-mile radius. Betta says, holy crap, San Diego hype. I got a ticket last year for sleeping at Crown Point next to Fiesta Island. Yes, I know they give out tickets, but with this new law, they should be holding back on those tickets. So, you know, it's one of those things where obviously you want to feel it out and see how it goes, but it seems like they're going to back off on the tickets. So I would be curious to just follow through on this and see if anybody does get tickets. While I go over to San Diego, I'll be testing it out for you guys. So I'll be doing a lot of camping in San Diego. I might even, you know what I might do? I might just camp in some risky spots and just see if I can get a ticket. You know, I might even push my luck and camp in like some no parking zones or something and just see, you know, if the cops come out, if they get a ticket, if I get a ticket, and then I might talk to them about this ordinance and just see what they have to say. So, yeah, hopefully no tickets for me. Life is Bananas says, how do you feel about shuttle buses? I like shuttle buses. I had one 2 vehicles ago. I think shuttle buses are great for beginners, beginner builders, because it takes very little effort to turn a shuttle bus into a home on wheels. The windows are already done. The door is already done. You have a nice, you know, stair entrance. You know, you don't have to do the floor and the ceiling to live in a shuttle bus, you know, and you can even use regular furniture. You can use a sink cabinet from Home Depot or from like the Restore. You can get a used sink cabinet from a regular house off Craigslist for $20 and throw it in. So a shuttle bus is super practical. It's probably the cheapest vehicle that you could buy to live in that's going to be, you know, reliable. You can get a used shuttle bus. If you shop carefully, you can get a decent used shuttle bus for $4,000 to $6,000. So I like shuttle buses. I think they're a good option. The only thing with a shuttle bus is you just want to watch out for leaks. So, you know, I would say seal the roof before you live in it, and then when you're in your first rainstorm, you know, watch all the windows and stuff, and just make sure there's no leaks. And if there are, just fix them with some silicone. Nomad King Gamer, what's up, bro? Yo, Brad in chat, how's everyone going? Good to see you, King Nomad. Happy you're in here. Waiting for his second flight to Texas. That's right. For those of you that have been following along, Nomad King Gamer is on his way to Texas right now. He's going to pick up a, what was it? He's going to pick up a, I forget exactly what car it is, but he's picking up a sedan. I think a Lancer. I think he's getting a Mitsubishi Lancer from his homie in Texas, and he's going to bring it back to Arizona, and I'm going to help him convert it into a little stealth camper. We're going to slap a solar panel on it and get him a battery station, a little refrigerator, a little sink, a little pump sink. So we're going to get Nomad all dialed in and ready for that road life. And maybe Nomad wants to come over to San Diego with me. I mean, I can't think of a better place to live in a car than San Diego. It's lit. So maybe King will want to travel over to San Diego. It'd be a good spot to break in the Nomad life and check it out. Let's see. Introverted Overlander says the exact same thing happened in Oregon around Cottage Grove, and now it's bringing into question Portland anti-camping laws. Yeah, I gotta say, all these anti-camping laws, the thing you realize, the more you once you become kind of a target of laws, that laws affect you personally, then you start to like look into them a little bit, and you realize a lot of the laws, even though they're laws, and they're not really legal. And so when you come down to it, like at its basic core, we're all humans, we're all mammals living on planet Earth. And so who's to really say that a mammal that lives on planet Earth can't just sleep where he wants? I mean, I understand, obviously, if somebody owns the piece of land, then that's, you can't really do that. But if it's public land, like, how can you tell somebody, like, you can't just sleep there? I mean, legally, it doesn't make sense. You can't make a law that says everybody has to pay rent. I mean, that doesn't, that's not right. So I think a lot of the anti-camping laws are not constitutional, if you ask me. And so I think as the economy starts to tumble, I'm sure you guys are well aware the economy is falling apart. Prices on everything are skyrocketing. Bitcoin is shooting up. We're heading towards an all-time high. Everything's in shambles. People are losing jobs. Rent is going sky high. There's going to be more and more people that are going to be ditching the conventional lifestyle. There's going to be more and more people that are turning to van life, tent life, people just living out in the woods. It's going to get crazy. And the government's not going to be able to stop people from doing that and stop people from enforcing it. Excuse me. Adventures with Super Dave said the live chat every Wednesday is a good idea. I would be willing to donate it to it. I appreciate you, Super Dave. You're very generous man. All my channel subscribers are very generous. I appreciate the help. So as part of my premium channel membership, I want to have live chats for all my premium members, but right now there's I only have 2, and so I wasn't really sure about doing a live chat with 2 people. That seems a little difficult. I don't know. So I don't know what to say, but I guess what I can do is I can just do lives every Wednesday, live streams with you guys, and just keep everybody in on the loop, do a little bit of van life update. If you guys like that, I'd be happy to do it. And then just publish. I'll still do a video every Sunday, and then I might try to make another video maybe like Thursday. Maybe I would post like a regular video Thursday, regular video Sunday, and a live chat Wednesday. But I like doing the lives. I like connecting with people, and I like just kind of the one-on-one quick interaction and being able to chat. So either way, we're going to keep the lives going, and I appreciate the feedback, Dave. Betta says, I wonder how many people will be sleeping at the dog park. Yeah. When I was in San Diego 2 years ago, I met a couple, legit homeless people that slept on the beach, and they seemed pretty happy. Like they had some pretty big smiles. There's just something about living on the beach. It just calms you down. Introverted Overlander says Lydia Rico is still in San Diego. I think she is. Yeah, I think Lydia is still in San Diego. I'll have to reach out to her when I roll through. She might be at Tiny Fest. I know she usually hits up Tiny Fest. Yeah, King Gamer said it's a Lancer. I can't wait. I would be down. I'm excited. Yep. He's excited. I'm excited to help him out, build out that car. Yes, Loving Life says record the build out. We'll definitely do that. Introverted Overlander says he has a 13-foot off-road camper trailer. So that's pretty good. That's a pretty good size rig. 13 feet, that's a foot longer than my box truck. So that's a lot of room. But definitely it's a little more restrictive to have the truck trailer combo. But you can do it in Oregon. You know, all summer you can go out to Bend, and there's tons of camping out there. You can leave your trailer out on BLM land, and it's only a 15-minute drive into town. You can float the brewery right there. Get a rent a raft. There's a lot of good stuff going on in Bend. So lots of good spots to tow that trailer through the summer in Oregon. Yep, Betta says all land is provided by God. I agree with that. You know, I mean, the creator of this world created the world, created humans. It's ridiculous to say that a human has to pay rent. That's basically what they're saying. When they say no camping, they're basically saying you got to pay rent. Either rent an apartment, rent a house, buy a house, which is still rent, or rent a hotel room, rent an Airbnb. Either way, they're basically saying you must pay money to sleep at night, which I don't agree with. I think it's ridiculous. John C says, I pay $2,350 a month for a 1,000 square foot apartment. That is absurd. That is absurd, John. That is a lot of money. I can't even imagine that. That's a lot of money. Sorry to hear it, buddy, but hopefully you're not up to your neck in expenses. Hopefully that's a comfortable payment for you, and you're making the bills okay, because that's a lot of cash for not very much square footage. Outdoors Dreadhead says only human have to pay to live on Earth. Yeah, that's the thing, man. All the animals, they don't pay for food or water or a place to sleep at night. It's only the humans. So you have to ask yourselves, how is it that the most evolved apex predator creature on the planet is the one that has all the laws, all the restrictions, has to pay for rent, has to pay for everything? Something ain't right about that. Something ain't right about that. I disagree. Life is Bananas says, what do you think about slide out solar panels? So, I've seen these slide out solar panels. There's two ways you can do it. You can build your own solar rack, basically DIY one where it's two rigid panels, one slides out from underneath. I've also seen that there's a company that now makes them. So it's all in one. You just mount it and basically the top panel slides out. I forget what the brand is, but I don't think they were very high power. I think they were like 200-watt panels or something, because they have to be able to ship you everything, and they can't really ship the big ass, the 400-watt panels. You can't really ship those very easily. So I think it's the smaller ones. But yeah, I like the slide out panels. I think it's a good idea. Hello, April. Thanks for joining us. I think the slide out is a good idea. It's a great way to maximize roof space. It depends on your vehicle. My roof is 14 feet by about 7.5 feet. Thank you, Journey with Nicole. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. You're very generous with the donations. It helps keep the Nomad Brad ship afloat, and so I'm just happy that you guys are super nice and help contribute to that. So thank you so much. Oh no, what happened? I can't see the chat now. I got into guest mode. Oh no. Let's go back here. Okay. It's going to ask me to sign. I don't want to sign in. Oh no, I'm lost. I can't get to my chat. Hold on, guys. Technical difficulties. How do I go back? I don't know. I'm lost. Okay. I'm going to my iPad for chat. I don't know what happened. Okay. Steve says, I now have 3 premium members. Awesome. Thank you, Steve. 3 premium members. We're building the army. We're building the Nomad army. I appreciate it. So what we'll do is, as the premium members grow, I will always take care of my premium members. I appreciate you guys. And I know money's tight for everybody. So, folks that can give a little more, I do appreciate it. And so I will make sure you guys always get a little extra. So, eventually what I might do is, I don't know if you guys have, tell me this, is anyone interested in doing like a live video. Like, would somebody be interested in being a video on the live chat? Like, would you be interested in showing your rig or in asking a live question or doing like some kind of a call-in segment? I'm trying to figure out just what you guys would be interested in and what I could do to make the live content a little bit better. And so I think, you know what else I'm going to do? I'm just going to say it right now. For all my premium members, I'm just going to go ahead and send you guys new stickers automatically for every batch that I get. So I have a bunch of stickers planned out. I'm actually, when I go over to San Diego, I'm going to do a stealth camping sticker. So, you know, right now, this is the sticker I have. It's me in the desert. It's kind of my original sticker, but I'm going to do one with San Diego city skyline. It'll be a nighttime sticker, and it's going to be like a stealth camping sticker. And so I'm just going to go ahead and send all my premium members a new sticker every time I release it. So that's pretty cool. That's kind of a cool little Easter egg for the premium folks. And I appreciate you hanging in. And as we get more premium members, then I'll also do some kind of exclusive live or call-in session or something for you guys just to show my gratitude. Thank you very much. Let's see. Life is Bananas says some YouTubers give access to how-to video series. So I could do that, you know. I have a lot of experience with conversions and electrical. So if you guys have like specific things that you want help with, I could make a video about it. Or you know what else I could do for premium members? I could do a free, like a build out consultation. So what I do right now is for my solar company, I create electrical diagrams and components, and for people that want to add solar or do a whole electrical system, or if they just want feedback on, you know, what they should do to build out their rig. I currently have a paid service that I offer that, but I'd be willing to just offer like a free one to anyone that's a premium member. So if you want to do that, you know, if you're thinking about getting a rig or you have a rig and you just want some one-on-one time to ask questions, or for me to help you design a system or something like that, I would be happy to offer that up. That's kind of something I can give that I think has some value in it. So for any of my premium members, yes, Nicole wants one. I know Nicole's working. I know Nicole said she's working on doing electrical pretty soon. So I'd be happy to do that for Nicole. You got it. Steve, if you want one, and also Super Dave, if you guys want anything like that, a one-on-one consultation or whatever, just let me know. I'll hook you guys up. That's the benefits, the benefits. That's the bonus and the benefits of being a premium member. I appreciate you guys. Okay, cool. So let's keep it moving. It's 7:42. We're going to go ahead and do some fun stuff. I'm going to draw the Temu winner. And additionally, I'm going to give out some stickers as well. So let me navigate over here really quick. Let's see what we have. Okay, so let me pull up this sticker page, entries, and let's do this. Copy, delete. Okay, let me share my screen with you guys. Give me a minute. Here we go. Okay, so friends, I found this website. It is called the Wheel of Names, wheelofnames.com. And so the way it works is I enter the names of all the contestants. These are the 4 people who sent me an email and said they are interested in winning the Temu giveaway. I have Steve, Charles, Sherry, and Nicole. These are all the emails I received. If you guys didn't, if I didn't get your email, I'm sorry, but this is it. I checked my spam folder. I checked my junk folder. I saw somebody reached out and said they sent me an email. I didn't get it, but I don't know. I didn't get it. So this is it. These are the 4 contestants. So we're just going to do one drawing. That's it. We got all 4 names on the wheel. I'm going to click the center of the wheel. It's going to spin. Everyone has a 25% chance of winning. So here we go. We're going to make it happen. The Wheel of Names is spinning. Round and round it goes. Where will it stop? Nobody knows. Steve Steve, sir, you are the winner. Look at that. We got fireworks and confetti and applause for Steve. Steve, you are the winner of the Temu giveaway. This is Steve, who just is now a premium member. So how about that? There you go. Also, Nicole's a premium member, so I appreciate you guys. Good luck to everybody that entered. And so Steve is the big winner. So Steve, send me an email with a mailing address for you, and I will send out your Temu package in the mail. Congrats, Steve. Hey, very exciting. Everybody that won, congratulations. So Steve's the winner. Send me an email. And let's see, Nicole, I sent Nicole a sticker already in the mail, so she's covered. So let me look at the list of people that just said that they wanted a sticker. Steve already won. So you know what, Steve, I'm going to just put a sticker in this Temu box for you. Okay. So we're going to add a sticker to your Temu box. So you will automatically get a sticker. I'm going to put it in the Temu bag right now so I don't forget. Give me 3 seconds. Here's the Temu bag. All the goodies. I'm adding the sticker to it. So that's going out to Steve. Let's see. Steve, I have an idea for premium members. You can fly out to Connecticut and just finish up the entire rest of my schoolie build. Nothing big. I love it, Steve. I wish I could fly out to Connecticut and help you out. I would love to be there in person and provide some support. I'm super burnt out on builds, but I would happily do the electrical for you. I absolutely love electrical and solar work. So I would do that for you all day. But I do not wish to do the rest of your schoolie build. I'm burnt out on carpentry. Okay, cool. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to do a drawing for a sticker. So I have OK Diver, Miss MSEHRUZ, Journey with Nicole. I already sent you a sticker, Nicole. So I'm going to remove you from the list. I sent you a letter in the mail with a sticker because you're a premium member. So you should receive that shortly. And then Motive. So we got 3 people on the wheel of names. We're going to give it a spin. We're going to see who gets a free sticker. Motive gets a free sticker. All right, Motive. So send me an email, nomadbrad503@gmail.com. Give me an address. I will send you a sticker. And actually, I'm going to spin it again. Let's see if we can hit somebody else. Motive wins again. We'll try it one more time. Let's see what happens. Congratulations, Motive. The luck is in your favor tonight. You won twice. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A third time. That's crazy. You know what? I'm just going to give a sticker to everybody. OK Diver and MSEHRUZ. If you guys are still watching, if you're in the live, send me an email, nomadbrad503@gmail.com, and I'm going to send all 3 of you guys a free sticker. Thanks for playing the Wheel of Names with Nomad Brad, coming to you from my box truck. Awesome. Super excited. Thank you, everybody, for entering. So one thing I'm going to do is, because I love... Yeah, rigged the second time. No kidding. That wheel went to the same name 3 times. That was nuts. So, okay. What I'm going to do is, I love giving stuff away. I think it's fun, and I like the excitement and just the, all the frenzy around giving stuff away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 60-day giveaway. So every 60 days, for the foreseeable future, I have no expiration on it, but every 60 days, I'm going to do a new giveaway. And so I don't know what it's going to be. It's probably just going to be random trinkets and cool stuff that I find along my travels. Maybe quirky stuff from souvenir shops. It might be maybe some shot glasses, from San Diego. I don't know. If I get any more promotional items, like if Temu reaches out to me or any online people that send me stuff to test out. Could be a diesel heater. Who knows what it could be? But basically, every 60 days, I'm going to give out something for free. And it's going to be open to everybody. There's no restrictions. Anybody can apply. But basically, what I'm going to do is I'm in the process of building a new website. And so I'll have an entry form on my website. And so you can enter. But the stipulation, the email, I'll put it in the chat. The email is nomadbrad503@gmail.com. NOMADBRAD 503. Let's see if this works. I'm not signed in here and it's giving me heck. It's not. I'll put it in here. Hold on, guys. I'm going to type it in. Oh, there you go. It did go in. Okay, cool. So that's my email. If you guys won tonight, send me an email and I'll send you a sticker. So the way it's going to work is my 60-day giveaway. I'm going to give something away every 60 days. No purchase necessary. You'll be able to join from my website. I might require that you subscribe to my YouTube channel because that doesn't cost anything. And then that way, I can make sure that, only one person is entering and that it's, it's a legit person. So someone can't just like spam it with 5 emails. And then also I won't get just a bunch of random people, from Dubai or something that are just spamming me with entries. So I'll probably have the stipulation that you have to be a YouTube channel subscriber, but that's free. That's it. And so I'll do a giveaway every 60 days and we'll just send stuff out to people. So I think it'll be fun and I think people will enjoy winning. So that's what's going to happen. It'll be on the website. Oh, what I wanted to mention is the way it's going to work is you'll have to resubmit every 60 days. So I want to make sure that like people enter to win stuff they want. So if it's an item and you don't want it, then don't enter. But then the next month, you can enter for that item. And then also it makes sure that the people that are winning, they're actually like engaged and they want the item. And I'm not just sending an item. Somebody doesn't win if they logged in 6 months ago and then they just took off and they don't, they're not on the channel or anything. So every 60 days you can just resubscribe and get a chance to win. So I think it's going to be fun. And I think you guys will enjoy it. So a 60-day giveaway. I'm excited about that. Let me look over the notes and see if I had anything else planned to talk about tonight. We're coming up on an hour. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the chat. I'm happy to answer questions. Let's see. Oh, I was going to show you guys. For the Temu giveaway, Steve's getting this cup. So I put a Nomad Brad sticker on the cup. So this is the first official Nomad Brad travel coffee mug. This was one of the Temu items. It is 304 stainless steel. It's a pretty nice mug. And I'm thinking I'll do some other merch. I might get some coffee cups or something as well that I can give away to folks. And so I think that'll be fun. But that's about it. That's pretty much all the stuff I had to talk about. So just kind of in wrapping up, I'm here in Arizona for another week, and then I'll be going over to San Diego and doing a bunch of stealth camping. So the content is going to be a lot more exciting. I'll be out living it, doing the van life stuff. Right now, I've been kind of on a crutch living at my dad's house. I haven't had to go really, do laundry or use Planet Fitness. So it's been pretty comfortable living here. But when I get over to San Diego, I'll be back into like full on van life, nomad, stealth camping mode. Every night, I'm going to have to find a new parking spot. And, I'll be getting groceries regular and just in the mix. So super looking forward to it. And I appreciate you guys tuning in and being here with me. And I am going to try to do a live once a week. So next Wednesday, I guess kind of the same time. I feel like evening is pretty good for a live chat. I did it at 7 o'clock Mountain time, which is 6 o'clock West Coast time. So let me know, guys, how this time works for you based on where you're at. I might think about going 1 hour later because when I go over to San Diego, 6 o'clock is a little bit early to do a live. I'm still going to be probably doing daily van life stuff. I'd rather do a live after I'm kind of settled in for the evening. So I might try to do it at 7 o'clock West Coast time. but let me know how the times were working for you, and I'll try to make sure it happens and it's comfortable for as many people as possible. So thank you for participating. Life is Bananas has a question. She says, how many watt hours do you usually use in a 24-hour period? So that's a pretty good question. Um, I don't have a really solid answer for you because I have never had a battery monitor. I have always just had enough solar and battery to get me by, but I'm rebuilding my electrical cabinet this weekend. So Sunday's video should be an electrical cabinet rebuild video, and I'm actually installing a battery monitor this time. So I'll be able to update you guys in my videos, letting you know actually how much energy I consume. I can tell you how much energy my mini split air conditioner uses, how much energy my cooking uses. So I'll be able to get you guys a lot more accurate info in upcoming videos. But what I will tell you in general is right now I have a 5,000 watt hour battery bank, and I have 1,200 watts of solar on the roof. And when I was in Texas last summer, I ran my air conditioner all day and all night, and I was 100% off grid, and I never ran out of electricity. So I was really happy with that. It seems like a pretty good combination. Now I was kind of right at the edge of the limit because sometimes if I didn't get full sun, my voltage would drop a little bit low, but I never actually ran out of energy. So that's what I can tell you is 5,000 watt hours works for me running an air conditioner, but I will have more up-to-date info once I install my battery monitor this weekend, and I'll probably use my air conditioner just to try it out and see how much it consumes. So I'll have more information for you. Let me check the time zone, or the time zone. Let me check the chat really quick. Yeah, keep in touch. Awesome live. Congrats to everyone. How did you do your door on your last rig, the roll-up door? I know you cut it in, but can't see how you made it work. So I guess this is Outdoors Dreadhead. I guess you're talking about in my last box truck build, I installed a regular house door from Home Depot, and it's the exact same process as the door that I did in this van. So if you look at my YouTube videos, I have a roll-up door conversion video. I did the exact same process. I just rolled down the door, I cut the wire cables, I removed the indoor spring mechanism, and then I just used a sawzall and cut out a hole for the size of the opening. The only difference is for that door, it was, a bigger opening. And actually that door, I didn't put any insulation on that door. So that one, it would get pretty hot in the summertime when the sun hit it. So that one was definitely not as good. This is a much better design. And I definitely recommend don't use a house door, use an RV door. These are way better. They seal better. The house doors are not meant to go through all the shaking and vibration, and mine had some gaps on the bottom. It didn't seal 100%. So I would not recommend using a traditional house door on the back of your box truck. I would get an RV door. I know they're more expensive. I found one on eBay for about $300, where the retail online is about $700 for an RV entry door. So if you look on eBay for your doors, you can find some good deals. Steve said, your subscribers are awesome. Great group to be a part of for all us nomads, future nomads. Yes, Steve, I agree. I agree. This is a great group of people. I mentioned in my last live, I feel like it's pretty self-selecting. I try to keep my videos positive, and so I feel like I attract positive people. And I appreciate all you. Peace out, Nicole. I appreciate all you positive folks being here and bringing that good energy. And we're just going to keep it going. And I think it crowds out the negativity. I think the negative folks, they come here and they don't see any spot for them to fit in because everybody is just happy and having a good time. So let's keep it up and keep the positive vibes flowing. One other thing, Steve, make sure you send me your email address. I don't know if I mentioned that, but send me your, I'm sorry, not email, send me your residential address or a PO box, whatever you use. But so I can send you this Temu package. Okay, guys, I think that's about it. Booty Snatcher. Booty Snatcher says, have you ever considered traveling to Mexico? I've thought about it. A lot of people go to Baja. Honestly, it doesn't really excite me that much because all the photos I've seen from Baja, it looks like the desert in Arizona just with water. You know, it's not like, it's pretty much just all, from what I can see, it's all sandy and rocky, and then it has some pretty water, but it just doesn't feel that exciting. Like, I would rather just camp on the desert in Arizona, or go stealth camp in San Diego and enjoy the beautiful sandy beaches. So I don't know, maybe Baja's better, you know. Maybe I think the benefit would be just having the Mexico experience and getting a bunch of tacos and going down with a group. So I mean, I'll probably do it at some point. Once I can cross my fingers, my rig is dependable. I might try it out, but it's definitely not something that I would do on my own. Like, if somebody invited me and there was a good group going, then I would probably check it out. But I love Mexico as a whole. Like, I love crossing the border on foot. I crossed the border into Algodones here from Yuma and go in Mexico, and I like shopping and eating there. And then also I've flown into the touristy parts of Mexico. I went to Tulum and I went to Cabo, and I love tourist Mexico as well. So I love Mexico, but Baja just doesn't get me super excited, but I'll probably check it out sometime. Let's see what's going on. 24 likes. Okay, guys, we're coming up on an hour. It's 8 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and take off. Nomad Brad has not eaten dinner yet, so I'm going to go make some food and sign off for the evening. So thank you, everybody, for coming and being a part of the Nomad Brad Live. And depending what happens next week, we might be live on the road, or maybe in San Diego, or maybe we'll still be in Arizona. I don't know. You have to tune in and find out. And make sure you watch Sunday's video. That'll be my electrical cabinet rebuild. So thank you, everybody, for participating. I will see you on the next one. Nomad Brad signing out.